Virgo, hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca, for those of you who are brand new. So I'd like to start off by saying thank you all for joining me. It's a pleasure and an honor, and I'm truly deeply humbled to be doing this for you. So with that being said, I would like to talk a little bit about the readings for right now. I don't know how long this will last, but I will be pulling a channeled message in before I start the reading. They're not very long, usually just a minute or two of talking, but if you want to fast forward through it, feel free. And let's see, what's next? Oh yes, the description box below. If you would like to know how to get a personal reading, please email me or go to the website to see what kind of readings that I do. You can also see the pricings there. You can also check out my blog and some of the fun stuff that I've done in my life. Let's see, if you'd like to support the channel, there's also a link for that in the description box below. And if you'd like to join us for the Facebook Live events where I do, I basically do free guidance, you're more than welcome to join us, and you can find that link in the description box below. That's everything. Okay, sorry for the shameless plug. So give me just a second. While I was meditating on your energy earlier, I got the word mastery. So I feel like there's a sense of leveling up here. This feels like it's in the face of adversity, trial by fire. So there's a sense here of building something, putting a type of structure into place that is going to, and I do feel like a lot of this is internal structure. So there's this aspect of perfection and mastery, and, that is going to give you the tools that you need to overcome whatever this adversity or whatever the adversity in your life is. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot. It's funny because even that channel message felt more practical. Please show me the past for my beautiful Virgos. Thank you. We have the Seven of Swords. Please show me the present. What is the present? What is the present for my vivacious Virgos? What is the present? We have the Queen of Swords. What is the guidance? I mean, the challenge. Thank you. The Three of Wands. What is the challenge? The Three of Swords. What is the potential outcome here? Thank you. The Wheel. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. So, this card has a picture of a blue jay sitting on the page's shoulder. And blue jays really talk about home and protection of the home. They also talk about a motherly or female, or matriarchal is more correct, energy of protection. So I feel that there might be this spirit of protection around whatever this communication is. I do see that it doesn't feel fully developed, and I also think that to some degree this is information that's being derived for your own protection. So let's look at the Seven of Swords. It looks like in the past there was deception. Now, what I'm getting off of this card in particular is that this deception was about some sort of conflict about a decision that maybe was being made or wasn't being made, but it was one where there was some waffling taking place. But there was more going on behind the scenes than you knew about or expected. So let's get some clarifiers here. Thank you. We have the Judgment card. The Six of Pentacles. And the World. We have the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Okay. So, there was a decision here about what was fair. With this King of Pentacles here, it usually talks about Taurus, but it's an earth sign, right? I do feel like this is your energy. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups, and there's that matriarchal energy again. Very protective of the heart. There's a sense here of feeling like you can take on the burden, but I don't think that you understood what the full aspects of that burden was. In all fairness, there's an aspect here of hearing the call and looking at things materially and seeing how much work that it really is, and feeling like you're almost there. But I do, like I said, there's this aspect of partial truth or not having all of the information, and because of that, there's this not wanting to open up fully. So let's look at the Queen of Swords. Please clarify the Queen of Swords. This is Libra energy. Thank you. We have the Nine of Pentacles. The Death card. And the Star. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Prince of Wands in reverse. So this Queen of Swords, she has a healthy sense of self. She has a healthy sense of pride. She's very clear and very communicative. She's not one to mince words, though she is quite witty. There's an aspect here of insight. But I also feel with the Nine of Pentacles that this is also a sense of independence, of a again, it's almost like that mastery or that leveling up feeling of I am quite sufficient on my own. Now there's an ending here and a transformation into healing. Now, whether this Queen of Swords is your energy, energy that you're embodying, or another's, I feel that this is overcoming this hurdle through transformation. There was something that ended here. Because it needed to change, because it needed to heal. There's a real sense of foresight to this, and hope that this transformation is what is purposefully needing. And I do feel that with this Prince of Wands in reverse, it was like there was this niggling kind of energy that was inconsistent to begin with, but now it feels like it's come to a place of rest so that it can be healed. This talks very much about training and programming. This talks very much about programming that has been put into place and put into practice, but hasn't progressed, and the purpose for it has come to an end. So let's look at this Three of Wands as the challenge. Please clarify the Three of Wands as the challenge. Thank you. We have the King of Wands in reverse. The Three of Wands in the upright, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. There's an aspect here of seeing the future without okay, so this is about your projection of the future. So it's very difficult to see the future. This new start, these seeds that you've planted coming in, there's a sense here of expecting, that's it, expectations, of managing expectations. There's a lot of a sense of lack of self-worth and self-love, right? There's this projection of what is coming towards me is jealousy, it's anger, it's fanaticism, right? That it lacks the heart and the emotion and the feeling. And that's very much because it's coming from a mental space, right? There's a lot of swords in this main reading. And this kind of feels a little like trying to protect yourself from pain, and being reactionary instead of permeable, and allowing all of life to exist at the same time without confrontation. Okay, let's look at this Three of Swords. Please clarify this guidance. What is the Three of Swords? We have the Three of Swords in reverse. Beautiful. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in reverse again. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit card in reverse. So this is you, Virgo. There's a sense here of recognizing your pain as a platform, but also how healing this is going to open opportunities for you. There's may have been not enough insight, or intel is the word, I'm kidding, on this pain, on this heartache, on it could potentially be the situation here in the past where you were like, okay, that's a heavy burden, I got it, I'm moving on, right? This feels very much like tending to the wound so that the future can open out for you, so that healing can actually take place. If you get a thorn in your finger, right, and you try to pull it out, but it just keeps breaking off and going in deeper, that thorn actually has to fester and be pushed out by your body before you can heal, right? Or it has to be lanced and removed so that it can heal. This feels a lot like that. This is looking at these actions, looking at this pain and how it's affected these actions, how it's affected your stability. How it's affected this birthing process of this new beginning, right? There's a need here to tend to healing the heart. Okay, now we're going to look at the wheel. The wheel talks about time and fortune and the turn of the karmic wheel, so to speak. So please clarify the wheel. Thank you. We have the World. Beautiful. Saturnian energy. The Ten of Cups. Also gorgeous. And the Five of Pentacles. Beautiful. So this is in time. This contentment, this resolution. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Is going to come full circle. It's going to return, right? So whatever it is that you invest in releasing right now, in letting go, in healing, is going to bring you in out of this cold and open up a brand new world for you. It's going to, the wheel is going to turn. It's going to bring things back to fruition and almost like return to family, return to home, return to that inner space of freedom, of joy, of, it's almost like that long sigh at the end of, you know, the day. You've worked so hard and it's been difficult, but so well worth it, right? Like like the aches and pains don't matter anymore because this was worth it. So there's a sense here of finding your own worthiness, of finding your own inner light, and of mastering that, right? So we're going to get, or returning to that sense of place, we're going to get a Mystic Sisters Oracle card. What is the final message for my beautiful Virgo friends? Ooh, mermaids. We haven't gotten this one yet. Bubbles. Shush, shush. And we're going to get a Spirit Animal Oracle card. Thank you. We got Giraffe Spirit. See the big picture. Beautiful. Okay, we will start with Giraffe Spirit. I was going to change my mind and I was told not to. Okay. Giraffes stretch upward to reach the treetops and look down from a high vantage point. When Giraffe Spirit appears, it is a sign to observe from a higher view. In all aspects of your life, it's time to stretch your neck out and broaden your view. Open your eyes to what others need or are experiencing and see the big picture you fit into. No matter how great your wisdom, knowledge, or experience, you don't want to overlook details and connections that will help you better understand yourself and your circumstances. So stretch yourself. Look beyond what catches your attention at eye level and know that not everything is as obvious as you might like it to be. Spirit will bestow upon you a new perspective that might make all the difference. Beautiful. We're going to look up mermaids. Keywords: fate, sacred callings. Mermaids have symbolized an element of fate for thousands of years. Seeing one at sea could foretell your doom or keep you safe from harm. Their song can lure you in or warn you from danger. They may cause your ship to wreck or guide you to riches and fortune. They are beautiful, dangerous beings that may help or hinder. Drawing this card indicates that you are hearing their song and must make a gut decision. A sudden change of course may be in order. Assessing whether the call you are hearing is a seductive distraction or a sacred calling will depend on your personal intuitive response. That is an amazing reading, my lovely Virgos. I do hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, I love you. Bye-bye.